Welcome to the Scott Townsend Show, brought to you by Dietzo Man Productions.
Oh, frosted.
Yeah.
We have to update your caricature.
Yeah, just it's almost all white now. It's just too much stress, I guess. Who knows? Well, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You sounds like you've been busy this last year.
This past year has been really, really picked up since COVID.
Yeah. You said you went to
Caricature. Yeah.
Caricature.
Yeah.
And then into what was it, ISCA?
Yeah. That's International Society of Caricature Artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for taking the time to be with us today. First question, like I always ask, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Oh my gosh. I had something very different. I had yams, half a
Yam.
yam with some walnuts on it.
Oh, I'm not even sure I know what a yam is.
Sweet potato.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I did have some walnuts this morning with my eggs. Yeah, love
Okay.
walnuts. But one of the things you had mentioned in our back and forth before the show is you gave a talk caricature. Was that where the math and art
Yeah.
presentation you did for the? So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that.
They told me I could do my presentation on anything related to caricature. So I wanted to present something that I've done for some of the school children throughout the years. I started to come up with some animation projects to show how math is related to art. And we have, when you're young, you always draw the fruit bowl.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So that's kind of important because of the whole size relation and the volume of the fruit and how it sits and the composition. So with caricature, even though you think we're just turning somebody's nose into a big nose, it's not really all that it's about. It's about taking someone's face and seeing what's the biggest thing on their face, right? And drawing that bigger, but you have to take away what's smaller in order to make the bigger. So there's a mathematical thought in everybody's mind, but they might not think that they are thinking this.
Right.
So it's just like taking, like I used to say, cut a sheet of paper in 30 pieces. And now I'm going to draw this guy's nose really big on the paper, right? And I'll say to the kids, so how many boxes or squares can you takes up the nose? And they'll say 15. And I'll say, well, 30 minus 15 equals, and they go 15, and they go 15 blocks left to make the rest of the face. So it tries to tell you how you're emphasizing something big with art or with math, and then taking away, subtracting from the face to fit it on the paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How do you I'll ask this and maybe cut this part out. How did you discover the connection between math and art in your work?
I think it's related to me being a CAD technician for an engineering company. Years ago, I wanted to go to school for art, and I thought of a graphic designer, but I wanted to specialize a little more because I am very good at math. And I found that draftsman was my thing. So I went to school for drafting, and I even served in the Army as a draftsman, designing maps and overlays. And I got into building designs. And with building designs, it's all about the 2D perspective and calculating math and vector files. And then I started drawing caricatures and got more into that. So during the day, I was drawing vector files, and at night drawing on paper. And I also got involved in being an SEO, which is a sewage enforcement officer. Have you ever heard of that? where they design your septic tank of
Huh.
on your property. They dig holes and they design what kind of septic tank is going to be. So I did a little.
SEO.
It's called SEO. Yeah, sewage
The
enforcement
only
officer.
I know SEO as search engine
I
optimization, but I've
know
never heard the
SEO. So yeah. And so I got a license to do sewage designs. And so there was always this joke going on with my family that during the day I work on septic systems and at night I draw caricatures. So they call me shits and giggles. So,
How did you get from that's funny. How did you get from, you come home from work, vector, messing with sewage, whatever, blah blah
yeah, with the
blah, and then
cat.
to how did you transition to caricatures? I mean, what was the
I was
draw there? What was the
the draw, no pun
transition?
intended, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I always liked to draw, so I was always drawing portraits and things and cartoons and copying it since I was 5 years old. And
Hmm.
I excelled in art all the time and math and English. And then when I became that draftsman, um, I started to doodle designs in CAD, with my mouse, and doing vector drawings. But when I was on the side doing caricatures, I started to realize how much money I could make on the side
Hmm.
doing my art. At first, I started a portraitie, but then when I got involved with the Cartoon Society, the ISCA,
Hmm.
it sort of opened up a whole new can of worms of stretching the nose and getting fun with things and realizing how fun it is to draw a little more comical.
Hmm.
So when I did that and I was starting with CAD, Autodesk came out with the digitizing map tablet, which I was tracing on. So I started to trace my caricatures into my computer.
Hmm.
And then the first Wacom tablet appeared late 90s, I think. I don't know exact year. I think it was late 90s. And um, I decided to buy that tablet because it came with the stylus pen and it connected to your computer. And that's how I started drawing on the screen.
Hmm.
And at first, I was just tracing my caricatures, into digital. And then
Right.
I started to learn to just draw straight on with the tablet after I got used to the pen on the
The
screen.
feel,
Yeah,
yeah.
the feel of it. Yeah.
That's cool. I remember watching you when you were at our events many years ago now, and it was just amazing how your pen and your tablet it was just like a sheet of paper, and uh, there's a few technical things where you have to click this button to go to here, and I'm sure you get all used to that the more you use it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But oh man, we had so many people stopping by our trade show booth to get their caricature done.
Yeah.
You always want to have a draw of some sort so that people will not just walk by your booth but hang out.
Right. Right. Exactly.
And you provided that, and we had a line all day. You were
Yes.
drawing all day, and
It's still big lines. It's amazing how many people still want this. And sometimes they want their dog drawn with them or their kid
uh-huh.
drawn from a photo, but at the conference, we try to focus on the people attending because that's what the client wants. The client
Hmm.
wants, to engage about their product while I'm sitting there entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a great yeah. And if you're running a trade show, or you got a trade show booth and you're trying to figure out how to make it sticky and get people to stop,
Yeah.
get Angie. She'll help you out big time.
Yeah.
So
My style is not too crazy, but it's likable and very cartoony, colorful. And yeah, I get a lot of people saying I capture their likeness in a fun way. So
yeah,
it's
everybody seems to really enjoy that. I know I still use my caricature for this podcast that you did
yes.
those many years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's funny how people will stand in line to let you make fun of them.
Yes. Yeah. And it's not even making fun, more or less. It's kind of like, I like to make it look like they're a character from a children's book,
Oh yeah.
That's the look. It's more like a cartoony feel than it is more of a caricature feel of stretching the nose and going way too far. I mean, it is hard to exaggerate a lot, in 5 minutes. So, yeah,
I was thinking, when you exaggerate a person's features, it should make them unrecognizable,
yeah.
but it doesn't. Do we, I wonder, do we see in caricature like, when you look at a picture and you see, the nose or the eyes, whatever has been embellished has been exaggerated. We already see that. Maybe we just didn't realize we see it, like
Right.
a big forehead or
Well,
small ears, big ears.
way the way I think about it is if you had a friend enter the room from 100 feet away, you're going to recognize your friend by the biggest features on them, that whether it's their forehead is big, their ears stick out, so you know who it is. So
Mhm.
caricatures have been proven that you can recognize a person more because we're only taking the features that stand out and making it bigger, and the features that you less see from far away are smaller. So they actually did some kind of testing online years ago with making a square around a celebrity's face, like just to hear.
Mhm.
And it's just from the photo and try to guess who the celebrity is. Well, more people guessed the caricature of the celebrity at this angle than
Really?
they did the photo of them.
Huh. So I guess maybe we do see in caricature a little bit. Maybe we do focus on the things that are not in proportion. I mean, I don't know. Is there a good proportion? Is there a perfect
No, I think the
proportion?
odder the person looks, the more we like the person, I think, because we recognize them more, they have some kind of character to them. That's why
Right.
today when people change their noses and change some kind of feature about themselves, they become a little less recognizable, and
Hmm.
then they become like all the others if it's the same kind of nose, same kind of lips.
Right.
So we want that distinguish character in front of us. It's
So we should lean into our imperfections rather
right,
than try to
right.
run away from
We
them.
should
And
learn to enjoy them.
yeah, and you're really good at bringing that out, so we know what to look for.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
You when you travel and you travel a lot, and you've been in 100,000 thousands of venues and stuff. What's your favorite place to go to?
In the world or in the
Yeah,
United States?
we'll start with the world.
Uh, well, the most interesting place I've ever been was India because it's a
Oh
real
yeah.
game changer there with the traffic all over the place and different, types of people and food and stuff, and it gets a little crazy. But I've been to Australia, which was very, very America friendly.
Hmm.
um, I would say my favorite place, though, would probably be Italy, going to Italy.
Why is that?
The food is great. The old feel of the roads, the cobble street roads, and the little restaurants, and the whole, you can stay as long as you want in the restaurant and open up a bottle of wine. They're not trying to get you out.
Yeah, not trying to flip the
It's
table,
like a
turn the
family
table.
feel there. Yeah.
Hmm. Never been there. That's cool.
Yeah.
We in the United States, when you're going somewhere, where do you hope you'll be going next?
I really enjoy New Orleans. I don't know why. I think there's just a really good vibe down there. People come alive, and
Yeah.
um, maybe who knows? Maybe it's the fact that they can carry their booze on the streets is what makes everybody more alive. But
Right.
it just seems like a festival throughout the whole place.
Hmm.
People around the corner and shops.
They have their own food, their own language, their own entertainment, their own music. It's like a foreign
Yeah,
country.
exactly. And of course, I've been to Hawaii once for a conference, and that was really nice. The
Hmm.
weather there is like, if you want perfect weather, wow.
Yeah. So when you travel with uh, equipment. I'll call it equipment. This uh, it just fits in a little suitcase, right? Or it's
Right now, it's all compacted into a little suitcase with, and if I have to bring the TV, it kind of just floats in a big
oh
suitcase, you know. But most of the time, the clients will provide a TV for me, and I could plug into that. But years ago, when I first started, it was a 21-inch Cintiq on my shoulder, and I swear I'm probably walking lopsided now.
yeah.
I remember a guy trying to help me with it, and he goes, "Wow, this is heavy," and I had to run to catch my plane a couple of times with that thing on my shoulder.
Yeah. Wow. Explain for those watching, listening, what the setup's like. So help us visualize
Okay.
what you do at the trade show. You do more
Well,
than trade shows,
yeah, I
trade
do
show
corporate
booth, but
events and weddings and stuff, and
so how do you set it up? What can a person expect when you
today I
show up?
continue to use a Wacom tablet, and it's a 16-inch, so it's smaller. Now it's portable and very easy to carry, and it's on a tripod in front of me, which connects straight to a printer and the TV. So the TV is connected by HDMI from the tablet, and they can watch, as I draw in action, and that's a real draw itself,
Hmm.
to watch
Hmm.
me in action. And then I print color 4x6 for their badge sleeves, and they can download it right away. They can download it within minutes and share it on social media, and it has the client's logo in it. So it gets to show what the client is about and show what the gift
Yeah,
they give.
that's great. And I know, I think the way we had it set up was they couldn't see the TV, but the
Right,
crowd could see the TV.
crowd, because the
And so,
crowd builds up and wants to see
yeah,
their reaction when
all
it's done.
right.
So it's a build up. Yeah.
And so when you're getting your picture taken, drawn, your caricature done, and you see the crowd looking at you, looking at the TV, and you can see them laughing or pointing, and you're wondering what is going on. What is she drawing? And so
Yeah,
yeah, the reveal at the end when you get to turn around and see, the
exactly.
caricature, it's hilarious. And I
And
remember,
you
go
know,
ahead.
in the very, very beginning, when I don't think I wasn't the first to do it, but we were the first to call it livedigitalcaricatures.com and write the book about to help other artists.
Mm,
So we had the TV facing the people at
hmm.
first.
Hmm.
And it became very messy. The people weren't looking at me, they were looking at the TV like this,
Oh yeah,
watching the process, because it's every line and stroke is going there and they could see it. And
yeah.
they wouldn't understand the line quality, and they would see a line as I'm drawing their top lip and say, "Oh my God, I don't have a mustache." And I'm like, that's not a mustache, it's your top lip. So I started to panic a little bit, and we decided to turn it away from them and show
Ah,
it's right then and there. We just
yeah,
turned it
okay.
away, and it ended up being a success when they didn't
Oh,
want,
that's good.
you know.
Have you ever had anybody have a negative reaction to their?
I think every caricature artist has, and it's only because art is subjective. And if they don't see what they're getting before they sit down, they'll be surprised, and either they like it or not like it. And I've seen portrait style artists get complaints. So it's all depends on that person's insecurity, what they chose, how they drew it.
Hmm. When
Yeah.
most people enjoy it, I think,
Yeah,
and
overall they do, and they should see the artist's work before they sit in the chair. I think know
yeah,
know what they're getting.
right.
Yeah.
And I think we all are aware of our, maybe some of us aren't.
Or
Uh,
insecurities.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know I know for sure what like what you were going to pick up on me, the big forehead and
Right.
the dimples, but I get it's kind of funny when some people don't like it. I feel sorry for them because they don't like themselves.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't. That's sad, because I'm just you're just embellishing what is already there, what we see every day. I don't know what you're looking at, when you look in the mirror, but they I kind of feel sorry for them because
Yeah. And when we go to the caricature convention, which was just like last week in LA, we compete. And when we come there, we have to understand our features because people are going to draw you, and you need to understand that they're going to pull out the nose, pull out whatever they can because they want to win that competition for over exaggeration. And so when you go there, you're sort of surprised the first time you come there and you're overwhelmed by the art and the great art in the room. But then you get used to your features and you understand.
Yeah.
You might go, oh, really? Did you have to draw my nose big?
Yeah.
But
That big. Yeah.
you got to just learn to love yourself, no matter what. And then you can appreciate those things because everybody will
Hmm.
draw you differently, but it's always the same feature that is big and that is small to make it look like you.
Yeah.
They pick the same item, although they just draw different shapes and different forms and different styles.
So, yeah, that's right. Caricature artists, you get five of them together. They're going to draw the same face, but man, they can. There's all their styles are and can be and are wildly different, and they're
Right.
still doing. They're still pulling on the same. I don't want to say imperfections. The points that are noticeable,
Yeah.
but you can also notice that
Anatomy, their anatomy. Yeah.
their anatomy, but you can also recognize the caricaturist's style.
Yeah.
Some
Exactly.
of them have, like Al Hirschfeld, he would do it one
Yeah.
way, and you're going to do it another way. But you're
Right.
all going to pick up on
And
probably
you
the
know what?
same things, but just communicate it in a little bit different way.
We all study the masters. Like I studied Al Hirschfeld years ago, and I realized what a genius he was with his work. I was wondering what was the big hub about him. And when I studied it, I was amazed. Not only the least minimal amount of lines that makes it look like you, and the flow, how it goes
Hmm.
like from the arm, into the hand, and the composition was balanced. And it's just a whole bunch of things with him. And I started to see it. I would copy it and it kind of incorporated in with my caricatures, but it's not his style, of course. So
Hmm.
studying a pro or a master helps your work, improve.
Yeah, what they call him, the Lion King.
Yeah, the Lion King.
Yeah. How has your style changed over the years? Have you noticed a change?
Oh yeah.
How
Oh
did
yeah.
when you started out, what was it like and what's it like now?
Well, I remember years ago, I started out in Caesar's Resorts up in the Poconos. Every Friday, I would draw the honeymooners, and my style was so portraity back then, and my line work was so thin. The line weight wasn't balanced. It was like thick and thin everywhere. And I would do straight on faces most of the time. And then I start to learn three quarter. When you do draw three quarter where the nose goes to the side a little, you start to bring out personality more than
Mm.
straight on because you can't really show that nose breaking the line.
Right.
Or maybe not breaking the line, it's a little nose, so at that three
Yeah, and
quarter.
it's more interesting, it's kind of a
Yeah.
little bit more interesting.
And also the different types of ethnicity, like meaning an African American, I used to draw them and made them look white, and I wondered why. So I had to study the difference of anatomy in Asian and
Hmm.
African American and Irish people.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So what would you say your style is like now? How has it evolved?
I get a lot of Hanna-Barbera style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Like, oh, it looks like the Jetsons, or
Ah.
something like that. So it is more like a cartoony style. So I've gotten that. A couple of times when I would do black and white years ago, they thought Hirschfeld because I started to try to do the flow lines and things like that. But then I broke out of that and wanted my own style.
Hmm.
I didn't want to copy completely,
Oh right.
anybody.
Right.
So I don't know if anybody really emphasizes anything else about, but it's fun. My work is just fun and cute and graphic, more graphic than um, caricatures, I guess, like a graphic style.
Hmm. Who's your favorite caricature artist besides yourself?
Well, let's see. My favorite. Well, I studied under Steven Silver, who's very cartoony and worked for I think he worked for Warner Brothers,
Mm.
things like that. I liked his work. I like, of course, Al Hirschfeld, I already mentioned.
Hmm.
Um, and today, who's people who are living the Mad magazine. If anybody ever read Mad magazine, there was some really good artists in there.
Hmm.
Tom Richmond is the top artist in that category. I mean, like he's still running around the states and country doing seminars for his caricature classes. So he's a good mentor, I should say.
Yeah, and you can tell his when you see his work, it's like so you know who did it.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah.
he drew me in the Mad magazine once, so it was
Oh
nice
yeah.
to see me in one of the April issue of 2004, I think it was.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I there's a who is that? Who's the Spanish illustrator for Mad magazine? Or
Oh, Hermanja, is it Hermania?
something like that.
Menges or
Yeah.
yeah,
Menges or Mendez or
something. Yeah,
Menges.
sorry, I should know this, and
No,
I
no,
have to
that's
type it in because I haven't read his name in a long time. The Man magazine is, I think it comes out once every 6 months now. So
oh
it's,
yeah, it used to be once a month.
yeah, and they had to
Huh.
change it. They closed down the New York side, and I think it still has the LA side uh,
Hmm.
where
Do they
they.
still have the trifold in the back?
I'm sure they do. The Spy versus Spy, right?
Yeah, Spy versus Spy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great magazine.
Mhm.
So where are you going to now? Where next? Where are you
Well,
headed?
I have a little bit of break through the the holidays here through Thanksgiving, but I think my next one is DC, near DC on the 4th of December. But no big conferences for December.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
next big one will be Vegas for Tapalti in January.
yeah. Everybody's budgets are kind of drying up by the end of the
Yeah,
year,
are they? Are
and then
they?
they get new budgets in January, and
Yeah,
they
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Right.
But well, it's great to catch up with. Angie, she did the caricature for this show, the Scott Townsend show. She's also been doing our Christmas cards, and yeah, it's always a hit. Really
Yeah.
love it. Every year we make it just a little bit different,
Different. Yeah,
and
a little bit.
just add a present here or
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Very
Right.
minimalist, but still, it's a lot of fun. And so if you want
I have to draw, I have to add that's frosting now, More
to,
frosting this time. You could be Santa Claus.
it's funny. The first thing you said when I popped on the screen
Yeah,
here was you noticed the hair. So you're very observant. Yeah,
right, right. And I think your
but
glasses might be different, are they?
yeah, these
Oh,
are
we didn't draw
clear.
glasses on your
No,
logo. Yeah.
no, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Did we?
It's behind you. I see it on the wall. Your caricature.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't have no
I
glasses.
can't remember. Did we add glasses later or? Hmm.
No, there's no glasses for the show. Now on the Christmas card, I think we did.
Yeah.
So anyway, I should have that around here somewhere. The
Okay.
different ones, but anyway. Yeah, that's great. And then every year, the show's been going on for 5 years now, and so each year Angie would add a finger. It's a kind of an inside joke. It's a secret. Nobody knows it.
Yeah.
But if you see my hand with one finger up,
It's the first show, first
it's
year
the
here.
first year. Yeah, and so now I got all five.
Now you're gonna need another hand.
I
No,
think we
no
might
pun
just.
intended, right?
I
I'll give you
probably
a
just yeah.
hand.
Maybe we'll just leave it at the five. Who knows? But anyway. Well, Angie, it was great to have you stop by. Where are you coming to us from, by the way? My wife was like, "Where's she?"
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So just think
Okay.
of the cow fields, the cow. I'm
Yeah.
moo.
Well, good
Um,
luck on your stuff. Go
yeah,
ahead.
and if anybody wants to reach out to me, of course, angiejordan.com is easy enough, or my Instagram, Angie Jordan 7. Um, Facebook, you'll be able to find me. Just use my name, Google me, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll put your links in the show notes below too,
Okay,
so that
Okay.
it'll be easy to find. But yeah, highly recommend following Angie through all the social media. She's always posting stuff, that places she's been and the caricature she's done and the people having fun with it. And yeah, highly recommend. And anybody out there in corporate America, if you want someone who can really bring people to your booth or to your event, Angie knows how to do that. I've seen it firsthand. It works, and the people love it. So yeah.
Thank you.
All right. For Angie Jordan, this is Scott Townsend. Thanks for watching and listening to the Scott Townsend Show. Have a great day. Everything's
You.
going to be all right. And we'll talk to you later.
Okay, ciao.
The Scott Townsend Show is a Deetso production. For more episodes, visit the Scott Townsend Show YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.